So now we are ready to talk about the fourth pillar of the Phicno platform, marketing, promotion, and business tools for authors and their content. For those of you who are not content creators, this might be the end of the tour for you. Or feel free to stick around and see how we are building a platform that helps your favorite authors build their brand and promote their content. Let's start with the content creator's homepage. I'm using the term content creator instead of author because homepages are not just for authors. As you saw before, illustrators, inkers, colorists, typesetters, and publishers all have homepages as well, because after all, why not leverage Phicno as an additional portfolio tool to market and promote your content, regardless of whether it's an illustration or an actual comic book. So let's take a look at some of the features in the homepage. The first thing you will notice is the URL. Every author, colorist, inker, contributor has a URL, phicno.com/author or /illustrator or /colorist or /publisher / their username. You can literally copy and paste that URL, stick it in a tweet, stick it on your website, and drive traffic to your personal homepage. On your personal homepage, it will list all of your content. It will list your profile. Your fans will have the ability to connect with you. And in the future, we are creating a very, very cool feature we are super excited about called merchandising, which will allow you to upload images of your favorite characters or your favorite screens in your content, and your fans will be able to, on demand, print those images on a shirt, on a hat, on a mug, or whatever. So let's take a look at how some other homepages are represented. Here, you can see the social links appearing. If we look at Joe's Bar, you can see that he has multiple series, and they are all listed here. This is one series, issue 1 and issue 2. This is a second series, issue 1 through 4. And here's a third series. And if there are more than 7 issues related to a particular content creator, there'll be a next button and you can navigate through all of the issues. Again, this is a very, very powerful marketing tool for every content creator on the site so that they can market and promote themselves within the site and outside of the site. So that is the publicly facing part of the site in a nutshell. But it's not the end of the fourth pillar discussion, marketing, promotion, and business tools that Phicno provides our content creators. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the very cool business tools that we've set up for authors and how easy it is to publish content. So we'll go into our My Account, and you'll notice, as I mentioned before, there are a set of tools for fans and a set of tools for authors. Before I get into the author toolset, which is really the point of this discussion, let's just look at what the fan toolset does. It shows you all of the series and issues you viewed, the pages you viewed. It shows you your favorites. Configurations is a tool we will be creating later to allow you to manipulate and manage your experience within Phicno. We've shown you the message center, and if you've made any purchases to date, this will show you all of the issues that you have purchased. Again, we're talking about the author toolset. So if you happen to be selling your content, here's where your sales data will show up. It'll tell you which issue, when it was purchased. This is a payment policy that just details our payment policy for content that you will be purchasing on the site. This is another policy for how we deal with ownership. Everything is owned by you. We are simply a marketing and promotion tool. But now we get into the real nuts and bolts, the business center. So this is a feature that we continue to build day after day. What you'll notice here is it's separated into news and legal support. This area right here, which is slightly different than the news section, which is a publicly facing indie comics news section that you probably have seen tweets and Instagram feeds and Facebook posts about. This section is strictly for logged in users, and it's business tools to help you manage and promote your business. You can see here, this is an article about what sizes to create your images for posting on social. These are some coloring techniques in Photoshop. This is an article about what time of day it is that is most effective to send out your tweets. If you go into legal support, this is a section we intend to continue to build out. Here, if you are entering into some sort of contractual negotiation with a publisher or studio or whatnot, you can contact Morris Music Law and get a free quote and some support in that effort. We've shown you the Get Connected section, but here is really what we are excited about. This is the primary difference between digital content and print content. With digital content, we can actually start to provide you analytics for how people are viewing your content. So we have currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 charts which you can look at in reference to how your content is being viewed on the site. This current one is total versus unique views. Total views is how many times your content has been viewed versus unique views, which is by a unique user. You have total page views. This breaks down every one of your pieces of content by page and tells you how many total page views every page has so that you can see where drop-off is occurring. So for example, if spread 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are doing just great, and then suddenly on spread 7 you have a huge drop-off, this is telling you that your story has gone off the rails, or you maybe have offended someone, or something is wrong with your content. So this is a really, really cool feature for you to see how people are viewing your content so that, if necessary, you can update and massage it. We also have unique page views. We have which pages they were on when they hit the like button. Now, most of the time, you're going to see this on the back cover, but if, for example, you see a spike on spread 4, then there's something people really, really like on spread 4, and you can use that information for future issues. And then here are which pages people have shared. Again, the same thing applies. Most likely back cover will be the largest peak, but if something is going on spread 26 and spread 27, that people seem to be sharing at that point. Now, what is the begin date and end date? This is really nice if you are an active social poster. You can actually put out a post, link your homepage back to Phicno, and then come back in and put the begin date and the end date prior and after that social post and see if you experience any sort of spikes during that time. Again, we will continue to build out this section because this is really a unique property of Phicno and a unique property of digital comics.